Hi, and welcome to Nov17th, Canada. So, my day is getting started late, but I wanted to, while this was fresh in my mind, wine. I screwed up. The last piece that I tried putting in last night didn't fit. So the whole book is perfect except for the very, very, very last little space of material that I tried to fill in. So I'm going to have to put a page on the other side of my daughter's poem to finish off that piece that I didn't have enough room for, that I was trying to fill in on the blank spots. So I can't read the poem from the book because I don't have the last page in there. But there's little springs here, so at least it'll slip on into place. And considering I had a child from the what this poem's about, after writing this, and where I am now, the page in between being her poem, kind of cool. So it's like an extension of it, right? Because it's about the fact that I didn't know what it was like or have any idea of what the experiences that I was writing about in this piece about the girls that I saw, that I knew when I was staying at the place that inspired the poem. I'm a transient, a homeless freak of nature. I'm a bum. I'm a hitchhiker. I'm a driver. I'm a whatever. I've lived all over the place, and a lot of the times you go to these towns and cities and they're so small that they only know the shelter world in the sense of how to help the locals. And the locals usually have pretty specific problems: abuse, runaway, pregnancies, drugs. But there's hardly any strangers or outsiders. And so I found on my travels, I've always been the stranger. And I have gotten comfort from being around strangers. So it's a twofold word. It's a twofold meaning in being the stranger and being around strangers. Because I've gotten more of friendship and love and kindness out of strangers than I have out of my family and the closest confidants, which is normal. The Bible says it. Jesus said you have to go away from where you're from to find whatever. In this poem called Downfalls, it still gives me goosebumps when I think about it. I was only 19 when I wrote it back in 1994, and I've never found a home for it. And recently I tried to enter a contest with it, but they want all these greener way of life kind of poets, so they went with nature winners, like nature issues for winners. But until I had my second child, I didn't know how they felt. And now when I look back at what I wrote and realize the sympathy and the intelligence about what I wrote from what I was around, because my girlfriends had started having kids as teenagers. Or the people I went to school with were having kids while I was in school. So our problems were different. Though I was on the streets dealing with prostitution and drugs, they were getting knocked up and having kids and trying to finish high school. So same difference of stupidity, just different ball of shit, different ball of fire, right? But I didn't know how it felt to be on their side of it, and any more than they knew my side. But I'm going to share that. But like I said before, I'm whining. I can't read it from the book. But the book is now officially full. And I probably only got like 1 or 2 pages that have little half spots to put little small ones in, which what I was searching for last night, like till 3 in the morning, so that it's completely full. Like these spots here are full too. So I'm going to look for that piece here. Hang on. So having my daughter in between writing that poem, and now when I've had the second one, I think in the middle it's an extension. You could probably stop, read her poem, and still read the end of the Downfalls poem at the back, and it'd probably still be okay. But I'm just saying I screwed up, and I wanted to air that today before moving on with the rest of my day, going out into the wet slush It doesn't really stay snow in Toronto until into December, so it comes and falls and melts, and then it rains, and it's yucky weather. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the poem here, and I'm going to try to share it with the screen. Okay. I tried recording this before, but I was having trouble with my sound. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it didn't work out very well on that video, so I'm going to do it again. It's called Downfalls. Here it goes. Downfalls. Downfalls. I'm in shock. I've let it happen again. Only this time, the guy left me a tip. I don't want to believe that this has happened to me. I had plans for my future, and this wasn't it. Another guy took me again, another guy down another dead end, another guy just a one-way friend. I'm confused about what I feel until the moment that it's real. Then I know I want to let it all go and bring it to an end. And maybe have some self-respect again. Except the cycle always wins. I don't want to be hurting. But the fear of being alone never goes away. My heart wants a home, someplace to call her own. So in another man's arms I lay, trying to find a place my heart can stay. Another guy took me again, another ride down another dead end. Another guy, just a one-way friend. I'm angry about the fact that you're not the only one to blame. I'm angry because now it's too late for me to change. The actions have been done, a failure is what I've become. No longer will I be able to follow my dreams of success, for this time my actions have caught up with me in full. I cannot blame this mess on the innocent life that grows inside of me. It's my fault I never stopped to consider the downfalls and what they might be. I don't understand why I didn't think first. But in the final end, I was the one who paid the price, time and time again. Another guy took me again, another ride down another dead end. Another guy took me again, another guy, just a one-way friend. The whole thing has left me feeling like I've lost control over myself, my feelings, my life, and my soul. I'm ashamed about the fact that I have to face when I go home, what my family and friends will think when they take a look at me. They'll talk to each other as though I'm not there. For someone so smart, she sure was stupid. How disappointing to see her end up in such a mess. Oh, how they will never look at me the same, and I have no one else but me to blame. Another guy took me again. Another ride and another dead end. Another guy took me again. Another guy, just a one-way friend. Something to think about. That's it. See you all around. More videos to come. More ranting. More reading. More poems. Peace out, Superwomen on TV Canada. Leave your comments and make your requests if you have any. Bye for now.